Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. I am Lorianne, your intuitive guidance counselor, psychic medium, to give you the messages for this week for love. This is love with your current partner, love of family, somebody new. For some of you, this is love of your career or something else that brings you so much satisfaction. So we are looking at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius and Venus if it's in Aqua as well. I am a fellow Aquarian, and the message that I'm hearing for the Aquarians, a lot of us are feeling very called to step up into our true authentic self, and it's all about love. And that's what I'm talking about. No blame, but it's about this right here. It's love. And what I'm hearing is it's about authenticity, integrity, like a calling. You may be feeling the calling to move forward into a new direction. Some of you might be feeling, this feels more like you might even be letting your family, putting them in a place where they're safe, they're happy, they're healthy, while you're helping other people, if that makes sense. You've got them well protected. But I'm hearing it has everything to do with authenticity, abundance. So this is all about what I'm saying, this inner deep love within you. Abundance is about love on every level, and that's what we're looking at. This is about you loving humanity as a whole, I think, for a lot of you. For some of you, this is just absolutely beautiful. Openness. You might be feeling more vulnerable than you have ever felt in your life, more confident, more authentic than you have ever felt in your life. Creating partnerships that are real, that are long-lasting. This could be you and a soulmate reconnecting through telepathic communications. Now, I know personally I did last night, and I am a fellow Aqua. So I had telepathic communications. You see that beautiful line right here. That's the invisible energy that I talk about that has density. We can feel it. We can't necessarily see it, but the two people can communicate back and forth. So you might be absolutely open and vulnerable to this new person. For some of you, this is not a new person, but we're going to take a look at this. Let me pull your other card. We have the Page of Cups. This is an offer. This is an apology. This is somebody you have absolute love for each other. So some of you, I feel, are going to hear from somebody that you know, and this is about an apology. It doesn't mean that they're going to show up on your doorstep, because right now, every Aqua I know, in your abundant self, being vulnerable like that, you're following protocol of what's going on around you. So this would be communication, not just from the telepathic, spirituality. They are connected to you. You have a beautiful soul connection. You do have telepathic communication. The Wands is also about email, text messaging, writing. So this could be via one of those methods. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning, following your true spiritual path. Some of you are moving forward into a partnership built with love with a person as the King of Cups. Okay. Now, the King of Cups represents Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And I did Pisces reading. It has Aquarius in the reading, a lot of air energy. So please check that out, especially if you have Pisces somewhere in your chart. Now, the King of Cups is somebody who's very open and very vulnerable. This is somebody who would be very excited in the healthy energy, in the high vibration. This particular person says, oh my God, I love you. Oh yeah, some of you, check out the Pisces reading. I know exactly where this is going. So this is a beautiful brand new beginning. This person's going to come in and finally tell you how they feel. And I feel if this is your current partner, they've been very, hearing the word limited on what they share with you. For a lot of you, this is somebody that set you into your journey so you could rise up and really understand what this means in its fullest capacity. And it's beautiful. I am a limitless being. I am manifesting whatever I desire into my reality and you get it now, right? That's being part of your vulnerable, authentic self. So we have the Six of Pentacles. This is reciprocity, equal give and take. And as an Aquarian, we have a tendency, especially for any sign, it doesn't matter what sign you are, if we are a healer, if we feel inside, and we've known it since we were young, we can be an overgiver. If you're an empath, if you are a giver in life, you love love, we can overgive. This particular person, and you may be dealing with an actual Libra, justice is being brought back in. Now, this is karmic balance being restored in the dynamic of this to ascend you to your fullest, highest potential. But for a lot of you, this is them returning. This is the balance coming back into your life. Whatever you put into your relationship is now going to come back to you. And it's 1 to 2 weeks from the time that you view this video. Pay attention to all the synchronicities around you. Aquarian, Aqua babies, you know more than anybody how to pay attention to those synchronicities. And they're telling me that you're fully aware of it. So watch what takes place over the next 1 to 2 weeks. This person is going to reach out to you and you're going to start seeing a ton of synchronicities. 3 hours. So within a few hours of them reaching out, you're going to probably see their name, their car, the state, country they live in, anything that is going to all around you. This person may have hurt you deeply. They may have been in that low vibration energy where they could have said, hey, I think you're pretty cool. I love you. You're marriage material, and went and turned upside down into this really negative. You were dealing with somebody that liked to start arguments, and they may have had a lot of narcissistic characteristic traits, most definitely toxicity, right? So when a person wants to gain power over another person, they will create an argument. They create the drama that takes place around diverting from the truth. And I feel this distortion they did. I don't feel it was you, and they're coming in to kind of wipe the slate clean. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be with them, but this is a partnership. You really do love this person. There's like 20 cards. That's not it. 1 second. Let me pull the other card for them. They have 2. So, your partner also has the Strength card, and this is about building up the strength and courage to come clean, to come in and say, this is what I did. And they live at a distance. I guarantee the 2 of you live in 2 different states or 2 different countries. You have very polar opposite dynamics, but yet you come together very well in the center. So I feel like your interests are very different than theirs, but in the center, the both of you believe in life in the same way. The way you handled it together was from a place of toxic, one, other, or most likely both, right? Because you're both in the journey. So they have got the strength and courage now. They are going to reach out. The Ace of Wands right here, that's the decision. That's the new beginning. They're going to take that risk. They're going to be the fool. They're going to jump off of this. They could have Aries in their chart. Leo as well. Feeling that this individual person is trying to figure out how to do this again. I see it via writing. It feels more like email. It feels like an email. It's not snail mail. I don't know anybody who, I get junk mail. That's like all I really do. And the IRS, they always send me stuff in the mail. So let me see what they want to add as far as detail of this person, the 9 of Wands. This is somebody you really put a lot in. This 6 of Pentacles, I feel, is an under-exaggeration of what you may have done with this person. You, being more spiritually enlightened, might have been seeing things in a bit more of the multi-dimensional way, which is reality, but they have to be awake to understand. So you might have been on very different pages. Like I said, the polar opposite dynamic. Overexerting, overgiving, contacting, you putting all the energy and effort into this situation with this person. The Nine of Wands says, hey, I am pretty worn out. I don't want to put another ounce of effort into this. But it equally says that they are going to contact you. They're going to reach out to you. And like I said, the Wands indicates writing, okay? So we're talking about email. It's not 9 days. So within a few hours, it could be a few days, but over the next 3 hours to 3 days, you're going to start seeing this person's name, maybe that beautiful telepathic communication that I'm talking about. And the apology may very well come in the telepathic communication, where we on a soul level, the multi-dimensional world, bringing us back around so that we can really understand the meaning of a limitless being, right? This type of energy, they could be apologizing to you in the telepathic communication. But for those of you where you have Pisces involved, please check out that reading. Now, this is trust. This particular situation, Aquarius, with this individual is a divinely guided relationship, one that you knew was destined, and you may have even started to give up a little bit, but I feel for most of you, you did give it up to above and said, hey, whenever it's meant to be, if they're coming back, whatever, you know, hoping, wishing, having faith, knowing if this is the love for you. This is a relationship for a lot of you that may not have actually started. You may have met them, you came together, you connected, you saw the potential, and they may have run away, one or the other. But coming back around, this is a new love to you. Meaning whatever the two of you thought you had is absolutely nothing compared to what you're going to have. Because you had to heal old stuff that had nothing to do with each other, right? So now Divine's bringing, you're ready, you're open, you're vulnerable. Both of you are in this beautiful place of openness and understanding what a limitless being is and how we can manifest our own reality. They love you. You knew it. They probably didn't tell you. If they did, it was one quick, yeah, I like you. Yeah, I could see you as somebody I'd marry, right? I could see you as somebody being a potential partner, but now they're coming in a whole different way. You may not have been able to trust them before, but you are in a place where you're in balance, Aqua, and you're going to know if this person is authentic and genuine when they say the words, I love you, and they will. You're going to know if it's real. Have an amazing week, and thank you for watching. Much love.